Hey there, Rob here again. Today's video I want to talk about how to kind of determine which sites to use online. There's a lot of websites related to for sale by owner. As I've talked before, many of them are in existence just to try to capture your information so a real estate agent can call you and try to sign you up for a listing, right? So it's kind of a lead generation tool. But from time to time, I've run into different sites that actually kind of have the same spirit of what we're doing here, and that is empowering people to sell their houses themselves. Now, I will tell you, all of these sites focus on either traditional selling or traditional renting. And if you've been around the Turbo for Sale by Owner system for any length of time, you'll realize that's just one of many strategies we get into in the details of the course. So, as you go through these, just recognize that. But if you're wanting to sell that way, this can be a great resource for you. So I thought I'd just take a quick minute and just talk to each. And I've also included the links here below if you want to check those out as well. It's key in this day and age to have online exposure. And online exposure can be done a number of different ways. We certainly will cover in the course how to set up your own blog and how to do things like that. Maybe a fan page or different things you can do on Facebook and Twitter. But these sites, a lot of times, just because of the nature of the number of people listing their properties on them, they can also be a great resource as well. For example, rentals.com, which I'll just pop over there first. I actually sold a property to some folks. Actually, if you look at the case study number 3, I believe it is, in Greeley, Colorado, those folks found us through rentals.com. It used to be called something different back then, but it was really cool because I'm marketing the property as a rental, and I had it set up as a rent to own, which is a part of the strategy we'll get into. I never recommend just renting a property. I think that's the most risk you can incur. So we do it differently. But I was marketing as a rent to own with our system in place, and these folks came through that system, and they found me, and they had given us a large amount of down payment prior to ever physically seeing the house. So just the power of the pictures online and going through here, looking up some information really helped a lot. Now, the other two sites I want to talk a little bit about. The first one's for salebyowner.com. And you can play around on the site and see there's once in a while they have some really good articles on how to prep your house, how to stage your house. A lot of the stuff that we've probably by now covered in the Turbo for Sale by Owner course. But what's nice here is that these guys, as well as owners.com, offer what's called a flat fee MLS listing. And if you're going to try to sell traditionally at all, in other words, you're really wanting to find someone to come buy your house today with a new loan and cash you out of your loan, you really want to consider a flat fee MLS listing, because that's where most people, like they even say here, because 4 out of 5 buyers use the MLS to find a home. That's true for buyers that are able to get loans. There's actually, as we cover in the course, there's a ton of other types of buyers out there, but they're right in that a lot of the credit-worthy buyers today will use the MLS to find a home, and so you really want to do that. And what's really nice is that you get some more exposure for a flat rate instead of having to pay huge commissions. So that's something we'd like to bolt on, use to our advantage. But then what we do is we don't use everything in these sites. We actually will tweak them a little bit to drive them into our own system. And if you haven't watched the post yet on the escalator method of selling, I highly recommend you check out that post, because what we just want out of here is we just want the traffic. We just want people to come into our funnel and then go through our system as we start to talk to those folks. That's where the profits are made. All right, so these are just at a real high level overview. These are just 3 sites that you could check out. Again, the links are in there if you want to check them out. And also, like I say here, a word of warning, just make sure you're discerning when you're looking at online sites. A lot of sites promise you the moon, and they don't deliver even half of that, because really what they're trying to do is they're just in existence to try to get you to fill out a form so an agent can call you and try to sell you on a listing. Okay, so our goal here at the Turbo for Sale by Owner blog is to really empower you to be able to sell your house yourself without the need of an agent, while saving and making thousands of dollars in the process. So if you have any questions, feel free to go down here below in the comments section of the blog, and let us know. we'll see if we can help you from there. All right, take care, and have a lot of fun selling your house yourself. Bye bye.